all about how to teach your online courses, premium courses, even if they are face-to-face, with confidence, okay? How to show up confidently as a person that you were naturally born to be. I feel like the longer we live, the longer we go through life, that confidence kind of chips away a little bit. And so today I really want to talk to you about not just packaging your courses, but how do you teach with the confidence necessary to help your students get the results that they want. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I've helped hundreds of creative entrepreneurs and business owners to take back their free time, generate additional revenue, and celebrate while living that work from anywhere lifestyle through creating online courses and digital education. So I'm super excited that you guys are here. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Right? Let's get it. Hello. What is going on, y'all? Happy Valentine's Day. I did not coordinate these colors, I promise. But what a special love day. All right. Hey, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Let's get into it. Today, we are talking all about how to teach your online courses, premium courses, even if they are face-to-face, with confidence, okay? How to show up confidently as a person that you were naturally born to be. I feel like the longer we live, the longer we go through life, that confidence kind of chips away a little bit. And so today I really want to talk to you about not just packaging your courses, but how do you teach with the confidence necessary to help your students get the results that they want, okay? Let's get into it. So I have 4 points that I want to go through really quickly. And this is going to, I feel like teaching has helped me. Let me say this, it's helped me to show up, not just in my personal life, but in my business too, more confidently. So let's talk about this. Number one, in order to teach confidently, you have to stop trying to teach people that do not want to learn from you. Okay? Stop trying to teach people that do not want to learn from you. As a human being, it is innate, I feel like, within all of us that we have this longing to be right? How many times have you been in a healthy debate? I like to call them, some people say argument, but healthy debate. How many times have you been in these healthy debates where you're just trying to get your point across and it feels like the other person doesn't hear you? It is not your job to communicate the point and to get somebody to listen to you and hear you. We all have very unique perspectives, very unique life experiences. The person that you are teaching, right, or longing to teach, they sometimes don't have to be receptive to what it is that you're trying to give. All right. And you have to be okay with that. So stop trying to teach people who don't want to learn from you. This is why the type of content that you put out on social media is very important, right? And attracting the right audience and people who actually want to come into the course. This is also why I say pre-sell the course, because when you pre-sell the course, you know you've got somebody who's interested in learning from your unique experiences, okay? Again, in those healthy debates, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person has to agree with you or your perspective. They have their own. And I can say this too, that I've heard perspectives sometimes that I didn't agree with until later in life. And then when I lived a little longer, I saw where they were coming from and it was like, oh, okay, now it connects, now it clicks. Again, online courses have that potential, the longevity, the sustainable transformations. That's what you're looking for inside of your courses. Point number 2, stop telling people your ideas prematurely. Okay, you have to allow the momentum to build. This is one of the ways that we are going to keep our confidence. All right. How often have we, and it just happened to me this morning, where you get excited about something and then you tell somebody who you love, who you trust, and they mean you well. But again, they have a different perspective. They have different life experiences that have colored, right, and shaded in whatever other experiences, even the ones that you guys may have together. And so you go tell someone this exciting thing, this thing that you're really excited about, and they just rain on your parade. All right. It's like, oh no, all the negative things in the world, all the what if, the worst case scenarios, that's their vibe. Okay. So what I'm saying is you have to take the time to allow your momentum to build around your, especially new ideas. Like, give yourself some time to come to terms with this new thing that you're doing, this new habit that you're forming, this thing, so that the momentum is going and you are, I don't know if this is a made up word, but I'm gonna use it, unconvincible. Okay, otherwise, meaning like you're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless. You've made up your mind, and this is how you're moving forward. So wait until that moment to share, or just don't share at all and let people find out when they see you doing the thing. All right. Number three, only teach what you know. How many times have you come across people, and I feel like this has been a theme this week, you've come across people who are teaching secondhand information, meaning they didn't really experience it, they haven't really studied it, they're just telling you something that somebody else said, and we're passing it down. It's like that telephone game, right, where you're just passing information down. No, teach what it is that you know from your own unique experiences and from your knowledge, the things that you have actually studied. I used to teach this very interesting concept when I taught anthropology classes, all about armchair philosophy, right? Like this armchair approach to research. And it's exactly what it sounds like. An armchair approach to research is basically, and this was in the 19th century, right? Like, so the 1800s, where researchers would basically sit in an armchair and observe what was happening in studying other cultures, and other like civilizations, right? Just sit and observe. Again, this was the 1800s. All right. And so they would take, as you can imagine, those observations would be colored by or shaded by their own perceptions, their own life experiences, right? Like, how else are you going to come up with theories and philosophies? They observed, and then they went ahead and made these theories, right? And came up with these philosophies based on, again, what they had observed, but also combined with their own perspective, their own knowledge, their own perception. And then this was, though, the premise for the scientific method, right? Which we all know the scientific method. If you can think back to elementary school, middle school, you have a hypothesis, and then you test the hypotheses, right? Like, you have it, you test it, you have it, you test it, you get the result. And either the result is in line with what it is that you guessed would happen, which is your hypotheses, or it's not. And we call that a null hypothesis, right? And that means like it's not the thing that we thought it was going to be. And so that gave way to participant observation. So we're not just sitting back in an armchair and observing things, we're actually getting involved, we're participating in whatever it is that we're studying. Same thing when it comes to your courses. That confidence that you're going to need to come forth and teach from, it should be from your own experiences, your own studies. Yes, you can have studied something, but also like get in there and participate. Okay, participant observation. So you want to participate, and so you want to be teaching from the things that you know, which have come from and been gathered from what you've studied and also your experiences. Okay, so no armchair teaching over here. That's going to boost your confidence because you're going to be speaking from a place that you're so sure of. Nobody else can tell your story. Nobody else can tell you what they saw, what you heard, right? What you said, how you felt, all of those things. I tell the story often about growing up in a household, same mom, same dad. I have two younger sisters. God bless my dad, but also like being the oldest was tough. Okay. I was the test child for a lot of things. And I love my parents so much. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but like a lot of times, I had to go first. And so same mom, same dad, two younger sisters. We were always in the same places a lot of the times. My mom and dad are both from Pennsylvania. They moved us to Delaware when I was like 2. And I guess they moved me to Delaware when I was like 2. Both my sisters were born in Delaware, but we were raised in Delaware. My mom and dad, I feel like they were really homesick. And so we traveled back and forth, had a lot of family still in Pennsylvania. And so we traveled back and forth from Delaware to PA a lot. So we would go to, the barbecues and the family gatherings and all of those things. And it was super fun and exciting. What I like to tell people is you can come to each of us and we get together and we talk about all these unique experiences, and it's awesome. But you can come to me or my two younger sisters. Each of us have a different perception or reflection of what happened at these events. Okay, you can ask us about a specific time, day, event, and we're all going to say something slightly different. There may be some similarities, right, and some overlap in what happened that day, but we all heard something different, saw something different, felt something different, and so each of us have a very unique perspective and story to tell. Same with your courses, same with your experiences. When you have gone through something and you have experienced the thing that you are teaching and talking about, the level of confidence that you have rises, and you're able to present that to your students and mentees, all right, inside your courses. Number 4 is to keep studying. All right, keep studying. Do not stop studying. Once you start teaching a topic, you still need to be studying that topic so that you can hone your craft, so you get better and better and better, and you become the best in your field. All right, you are the go-to expert. And so, in feeling that way and showing up that way, you're going to continue to study. And the best subject I always say to study at all times is you. All right. You are the best subject to study. Like, who are you? What are your habits? What do you like? What do you dislike at this phase or stage, right, of your development, whether it be personal or business? Always be studying you. Also study and hone your craft. All right. But also study you. When you understand people, it's so much easier to sell. It's so much easier to understand people's desires and also fears and challenges and limitations, even related and especially related to your courses. Okay, so study you, never stop studying you. So those 4 points, once again, to raise that level of confidence that you need in being able to teach your course, so that you're not going in selling it and then being like, can I actually teach this? Is this going to make sense to my people? Number 1, stop trying to teach people who don't want to learn from you. Okay. Only teach the people who want to show up and want what it is that you have. And that's just it. And the way to accomplish that is easiest to pre-sell the course. Like, how good will it feel? I want you to imagine, how good will it feel for someone to hand you money and say, hey, I want to take your course. All right. That's a confidence booster in and of itself. And so you show up and they are ready to learn from you. Number 2, stop telling people ideas prematurely. Okay, so when you tell people what your ideas are before you have time to allow the momentum to build, that can chip away at your confidence. You want to get the momentum rolling. And then if you choose to tell people what you're doing, cool. If you want to just let them wait until they see, that's even better. All right, in my opinion. Number 3, only teach what you know. Stop observing other people, taking secondhand information and trying to pass it along. Just teach from your life experiences, teach from the things that you have studied. And that's it. Like, you're going to feel confident every time you show up, because who else is going to tell your story? Who else is going to teach your life experiences? Only you can do that. Number 4, keep studying you. Keep studying you, keep studying your craft, all of those things, so that you just get better and better and better. You feel more confident and you are the go-to expert in your niche. All right. If you need help with packaging your expertise, packaging what it is that you know this is something that you want to do. You want to teach from your life experiences. You want to teach what you know. There are 3 ways that you can get started. The first is jumpfirstacademy.org. If you go to jumpfirstacademy.org, you're going to see a free 30-minute walkthrough of my Teach It method. It's going to show you exactly from start to finish, from ideation all the way through putting the course on autopilot, your sales, your lessons, your modules, all of those things, what that looks like. And it'll also give you some examples of client results so you can see what's possible for your premium course business and brand. All right. Again, it's jumpfirstacademy.org. If you know that you want to work with me, maybe we've spoken before, or you've been a part of the Jump First Academy community for a while now, know that I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you for being here. You can go directly to jumpfirstacademy.org/apply so that you can get in on a kickoff session and strategy call with me. I'm going to help you put together a very specific and unique strategy for building out your online course in conjunction with elevating your current brand, okay, your current business and brand. Again, it's jumpfirstacademy.org/apply to get into that strategy session. The other way that we can get started, the Global Authority Movement is coming back. I'm very excited about that. If you want to get on the wait list, I'll go ahead and drop the link in the description below this video. If you're watching on YouTube, again, hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification, so you know when more episodes like this drop, and also when I'm going live, so you can get in the room, we can interact. I love to hear your questions and really help you through it as we are on live. But you can go ahead and sign up for the wait list for the Global Authority Movement as well. Again, I'll drop the link in the description once this live ends. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm excited for you guys, more of you guys, to go ahead and package your story, package your unique and authentic experiences, and get started so that you can share them with the world. You are a global authority. All right. Keep believing in you, because I believe in you. I love you so much. And I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all.